What's going on, everybody? Knowing here, it's January 5th, and it's time for This Week in Distro. So, some interesting things going on. We have Prismatic Evolutions going to ship the end of next week. We also have Innistrad Remastered going to ship the end of next week. Allocation on Innistrad Remastered, I know a lot of people have been complaining about it. It hasn't been as bad for us. We're somewhere around 50 collector boxes on probably 300 ordered. With potentially more to come. So it doesn't seem that bad. But again, there aren't a whole lot of spoilers out, and it's been a dead zone for the last 3 weeks, so it's a little bizarre to me. Prismatic Evolutions, and I'm not going to talk about either one of these at distro because they don't have any. I think Prismatic Evolution is going to be $20 a pack, rip and ship very quickly. I think the pricing is going to go through the roof because it is a very, very wide distribution. Everybody wants to open it. Everybody wants to rip it. Everybody wants the cards. I just don't think there's going to be enough product for rip and shippers to get, for collectors to get, investors to get. And I could see it going to $20 a pack equivalent very, very shortly. And quite honestly, I think we're going to see a run no different than what we did with Surging Sparks. Maybe a little bit more dramatic. But I think, you look at the price of some of the stuff. The sticker and the poster collections are all sitting in. It's 3 packs. You get 1 promo in the sticker and three packs in the poster collection. And let me go through this real quick, and then we'll go through what's at distro this week. For $32, so you're right around $11 a pack. And if the upside's 20, or that's what the cost is going to be, I don't quite understand why people aren't sucking up the poster and the sticker collections. I know it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to open, but whatever. So anyway, so this is Magazine Exchange. This is our free website for the specials for the week. Aether Drift. I think the pre-orders for this have been really, really light. Collector boxes are interesting. We'll see what happens. I think orders aren't done with this set for another couple weeks. It might be interesting on the collectors. At some point, Mox Opal's going to get reprinted, probably going to be serialized. So it'll be interesting. We'll see. Other than that, not much going on. Bloom Barrel Commander decks, still haven't gotten word about this. It's supposed to ship in January. I would assume we'll hear something this week about what distribution looks like. The rest of the Commander decks I don't really care about. Foundations is what it is. I can't believe that the collector boxes are $400. Doesn't make any sense. Dominaria United. I'm sure they're going to want to reprint Shieldred soon, so I would probably stay away from that. Some closeouts on some stuff. Still closeouts, and again, you guys can go to the website here. You can see it in magazine-exchange.com/specials if you want to look at the individual Magic items. Let's see. Collector boosters, Commander Legends, or Commander Masters. Still. Dominaria United, Commander Masters, OTJ, Dominaria United, Brothers War. I'm actually surprised that Brothers War is still here and only at $209 at distro with the serialized cards. That's a little disappointing. Karlov, those have been 150, 160 for a while. 179 is interesting. It keeps moving up. So nobody has any collector boxes or collector boxes in any of the distros. So there's not much to talk about on the Magic side. Moving to Pokemon. So at least three of the distributors have these check lane blisters. And these check lane blisters are basically set for dollar stores, which is kind of interesting. And they come in a box, and there's 6 packs, and they're labeled, do not open before. It's like 11/11/2022, I think. 2022, 2023. I think it's 2022. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's interesting. So, this comes out to like $3.25 a pack or whatever for Silver Tempest. And, for the longest time, Silver Tempest hasn't been in a whole lot of demand. But now that Pokemon Center sold out and Giratina, been thinking Lost Origins all day. The Lugia has gone up. It's pushing $250, $300, and the booster boxes here are pushing $250. So this is certainly interesting, for sure. Because quite honestly, there's not much out there. Here's a bunch of gimmick stuff. Paldea Partners tins. I don't want to talk about this. So there's a point where the tins are going to start to get interesting, because with the boxes all going crazy and theoretically SV1 through SV4 out of print, these are certainly interesting. So Paldea Partners, not so much. You have 3 Obsidian Flames. Paldea Evolves is a good one. An SV base, but there's another Paldea tin, the early one that came out, and I don't think they have it here. Let me look real quick. Anyway, I know some of the distributors have them, but it's 2 Obsidian Flames, 1 Fusion Strike, 1 Silver Tempest, and I think an SV base. So that's interesting. So moving to sleeved, you have temporal, $3.99. That's a limit of it's limited. I think at 5 for our account, and then you have Stellar Crown limited at 4 per account. But that's pretty much it. There's no booster boxes out there. I think Mad Al has a limit of 1 booster box for Twilight Masquerade per account, but that's it. So outside of the tins, there's nothing out there right now. So that's why I said that the tins are interesting. Mad Al has them, and I think ACD Distribution does as well. So that's a new account. That'll be interesting. So anyway, guys, subscribe to the channel, to the Discord. Have a good week.